Hello, Cancers. What is up? Welcome to FlavoredVivid. For those of you guys new here, my name is Carissa. Let's jump straight into your reading. Here's the deal. You had a lot of individuals in this world try to convince you that you were broken, that you were worthless, that you needed their help in order to be fixed. Yes, like my dog is convincing me. Hello, baby. We love soul. Say hello to Cancers. This is my beautiful soul. Yes, she is. My beautiful soul dog. Oh, yes, it's so pretty. So pretty. You have people try to stifle your voice, that try to undermine you, but the thing is they're doing this from a place of insecurity within themselves. They're doing it from a place of you've had a lot of people try to play like hero, like as if you're broken. The truth is that you are an alchemist, okay? You are not broken. You take anything that is perceived as broken and you transform it into something better. There's a Japanese art. I do forget the exact name of it. You can Google it yourself if you'd like. But it talks about taking like broken pottery pieces and putting it back together with gold, okay? And I'm getting that energy for you. You guys pulled the Phoenix card though, and it says, how's that for happily ever after? You took everything that was perceived burnt to flame here, and then you alchemize it and you transform it into your blessing, okay? The universe has a bunch of surprises and gifts coming in for you. These could be surprises, gifts, donations, extra money is coming in for you, and it looks really good. Spirit is asking you though to expand your consciousness with some travel. You are a pure soul. People are hating on your light and then pretending they're coming from it, but in all reality, you are an anomaly. They are meant to learn from you. There's a lot that other people can learn from you, but the thing is that their ego blocks them. Their ego makes them build this hierarchy in their brain where they put themselves above you, okay? So again, thoughts become things, and I feel like a lot of people have projected their thoughts onto you to try and make it a thing, to try and make it like stick almost, or make it some truth in some sort of way. But again, you keep on taking their thoughts and you're like, aha, I'm gonna transform it into this, and it's like you surpass what people perceive that they are capable of, or you are capable of, okay? You are definitely manifesting a lot right now. There could be somebody significant to you though that is sitting around looking at pictures of you and them together. They're definitely missing you. Okay, they could be looking at I don't know, there's some sort of nostalgia here. I feel like you've moved on in life, like you're making new memories. It's probably not even the person that came to mind when I said that. Honestly, like if a specific person came to mind, I don't think it's that person, to be real with you. I feel like this is somebody, like this could be like an old friend or somebody that you haven't talked to for like years. That person is thinking about you. The thing about you a lot, and I feel like they're recognizing kind of where they fucked up in a relationship here with you. But I definitely see a lot of abundance coming in, a lot of luxury coming in for you. So your money's looking really good, okay? You've got a lot of people, again, they're just hating on you for no reason. They're trying to silence you. You have 3 oracle cards come out, and it's the spaceship card, which says don't be afraid to sing, which is talking about using your voice, speaking your truth. The gold card, you don't need somebody else to fix you, which talks about somebody who once again to see themselves on as above you here, and like you're somebody that needs fixing or saving, and that's just not the truth. And then you have the Phoenix card right on top, okay, and it says how's that for happily ever after here. So again, you have a lot that's coming in for you, Cancers, during the season. Happy birthday, by the way, Cancers. Happy birthday. Messages please for Cancers. Messages please for Cancers. Thank you. Wings. Yes. Okay. It says you never needed those wings to fly. Card number 8. I actually don't know what this card's about. It's been a long time since I've used this deck, but my entire house is still in boxes, so we are very limited. And one of the boxes was open on top. I believe I was taking out some crystals or something from there. So this deck was just on top, and this is what I chose. I just took it as what it is. Let's see what we bought there. Card number 8. It says, it seems like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism. When you tell yourself you can't do whatever you set your mind to, that's what we refer to as negative self-talk, and it's extremely toxic. Just as we expect others to treat us with kindness, we also need to treat ourselves with kindness. A bird can't fly away if you never let it out of its cage. So Cancers, I need you guys to get out of this like negative mindset here and thinking negatively about yourself. And I feel like those seeds weren't just planted, you know, out of nowhere. Like, I do feel like there was a lot of people from your past that planted these seeds within you, or that made you believe the things that you believe about yourself here. But you are very talented, you are very gifted, and you can overcome and transform anything in your life, okay, that you perceive as negative. So I love that card for you. Let's see, messages for Cancer, please. Okay, you got 2 cards. Your beauty makes them mad. All right, you're just out here pissing people off because you are beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry. And then Scribe Magi also came out here. So manifesting, writing things down to make them come to fruition or come to life. All right. Power. Yeah, you're definitely in your power during this time here. All right, focus on your needs. You have the power to take control of your life, your career, and your finances. Just all areas here. And Spirit is backing this up. Again, I think you're not recognizing your power, but it's due to what other people had said or to your experiences. And you're a very powerful person. It's like, never doubt yourself here. Messages, please, for Cancers. We're going to clarify all of these, by the way. Ooh, we got karmic relationship, Cancer. And messages, please, for Cancers. Yeah, if somebody feels the need to like save you or whatever it is, again, that is very karmic. All right, you and your partner should be equals. Messages, please. Energetically, it does not matter what you believe here. Like, if you're like, oh no, well, you know, I don't bring any income into the household. Okay, like, that's still equal. You bring other things to the household energetically. We have past life connection and we have sacrifice. Yeah, you need to give up something now. Okay, I feel like it's a relationship here for some of you guys. There's a lesson. As I say, there's a lesson. This card talks about lessons, okay? And then this card right here, as I pick up the entire deck to shuffle it, it says, ask what this is teaching you a lesson. Messages, please. There's somebody with heavy influence from a past life that's in your reality now, and there's a karmic lesson that's playing out between the two of you. Yeah, I feel like this person is keeping you from your goals, okay? And karmic justice is in the reverse because the scales haven't balanced out just yet. So let's go ahead and get some information here. We're going to pull some traditional tarot, and then I'm going to talk about all of these cards. Messages for Cancer, please, in regards to the cards on the table. 5 of Pentacles reverse, Page of Cups in the reverse, and the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Queen of Swords in the reverse, so that's definitely a relationship. Both of you guys are in the upside down. Okay, 9 of Cups reverse. Jeez. We have the 9 of Wands in the upright and the 7 of Swords in the upright. Cancer, this person wants to silence you. 5 of Cups. This person's making you depressed. And you've got the Hanged Man here. Overall energy is the Death card. Alright, you're going to make a decision here to end something, and that's going to be that sacrifice. Okay? So it says giving something up. Thank you, Naomi. Appreciate you being here. Giving something up now for a future reward. I do feel like you have to let go of this past life connection for some sort of future reward, because what it's doing is it's draining the sovereignty out of you. It's making you believe like you needed wings in order to fly. It's making you believe that you have to like settle here in some sort of way. And so I feel like it's stealing from your self-love, and this person is like secretly jealous of you in some sort of way as well. With your beauty makes them mad. Now, karmic relationships and matters of the heart don't have to be just romantic. These could be platonic as well. So this could be a friend that you've had for a very long time. This could be a sister, a brother, a mother, a cousin, a goldfish, okay? Take it as it resonates for you here, but there is somebody who wanted to keep you small. They want to make you believe that you are not worthy. So they're planting these seeds, or they're feeding into the seeds. They're projecting here energies onto you to make you feel this way. And none of that is a reality. You're allowed to be beautiful. If your beauty makes them insecure, that's a much deeper thing on them, okay? I've had people tell me that so many different things. Like, oh, I can see the top crease of your titties and da-da-da, you're a whore. And they'll project anything, okay? I've had people tell me that I'm dressing for attention. as you can see, we're totally dressing for attention. You know, I've had people project the weirdest shit onto me, and it all stems from they think I'm pretty. I don't really care. I don't really care here. I hope that they feel insecure, because then I know that I'm meant to be polarizing. I know that I'm meant to be a mirror for them to work on. So what I'm trying to share with you here is like, don't personalize what another person is projecting, okay? It doesn't matter. They're like, oh, you think you're better than everyone. No, but you definitely do, and that's why you were able to say that, okay? So I feel like there's somebody here who's trying to make you like doubt yourself, or make you feel like what you do is not enough and it's more than enough, okay? I feel like they're putting you into this victim energy, or they're claiming victim to this energy in some sort of way, you know, but they're doing it in a malicious way, okay? With the Seven of Swords, they're being very, I'm hearing sleight of hand as well. So sleight of hand is like showing you one thing but doing another behind your back, okay? And that's the energy that I'm getting here, is you're dealing with some sort of karmic energy, that again, they're secretly jealous of you. They are, and they're making you feel bad about yourself on purpose here. And I feel like you're going to come through this enlightenment, this realization with the Death card here, and the Hanged Man in the reverse. You know, that it's like, oh no, this was never about me. This is about the other person. It's okay for me to take up space. It's okay for me to be great at what I do. And you know, it's like, I don't need this person to fly. I don't need this energy. I don't need that. You know, you're having this realization this week here that you don't need the support that you thought that you did, okay? I feel like whatever this was, whatever these negative seeds were, planted a lot of seeds of self-doubt within you, though, with the Queen of Swords here. It made you distrust yourself. It made you not see things clearly. There was a lot of distortions for you to work through, all right? And it was keeping you from like your goals in life, you know, and it wasn't fair, it wasn't just, but you had to release these fears and these worries and this doubt, and be excited about the soul that you're evolving into. You had to recognize that you are a gift, and this is what this energy is about. In regards to career and finances, this could play out the same way, where it's like, you know, people always told you your art's not good enough, or what you do isn't enough, or you're not the best at this, and da da da. It's like everyone's gonna have an opinion, you know? Some people love Brussels sprouts. I fucking hate them. I can't stand the smell of Brussels sprouts. The smell alone makes me want to vomit. My wife loves Brussels sprouts. But the only way she gets them is if we got out to a restaurant, and at that point in time, I'm like, we ask for them in a to-go box, okay, and she eats them away from me. Like, I can't even have them on the table. But other people, they love Brussels sprouts. Everyone's going to be different. Everyone's going to have different opinions. Well, one person loves, another person is going to hate, and that's okay. And it's like, there's a sense of like learning to be okay with everybody's differences. With the Nine of Cups in the reverse, though, I do feel like, be careful about swallowing your pain in substances, or whatever it may be, okay? For some of you guys, there might be, you know, too much drinking or drugs or partying, shopping even, you know, can be like anything that could be like an addiction here. For others of you guys, because I feel like it's not helping your self-worth here. For others of you guys, don't be jealous. I've got two Taurus dogs, and they're always jealous of each other and demanding attention, and now they're fighting in my lap here, so apologies. Girls. Okay. With the Five of Cups, there's also this selfish behavior, where it's just like somebody's not giving you the credit that you deserve, but they're doing it on purpose because they don't feel great about themselves, so they don't want to give you any grace or space to feel good about yourself or what you're doing, okay? It's like they want you to feel a loneliness that they feel within themselves. They want you to feel depressed here. Some of you guys could be dealing with some sort of depression. For those of you guys that are dealing with depression, though, and this isn't for everyone, but for some of you guys, okay, only take it if it resonates. I do feel like it comes from you drinking too much alcohol or something like that, okay? Alcohol naturally fucks with your brain chemistry. Now, we're not here to demonize it. Your girl will go out and have a drink, okay? I don't care, and yes, I am still spiritual as fuck, all right? I don't care. I have different opinions on that stuff. However, when you overdo it, like anything without moderation is bad. And I feel like there's somebody here who's doing it, like you're doing it to escape. You're doing it, you know, again, to escape, right? Like you're drinking too much because you don't want to deal with the problems of the world or whatever it is, right? You just want to let loose, but you're not really letting loose here. You're fucking up your brain chemistry, okay? And when I say you're fucking up your brain chemistry here, I'm talking about, you know, the energetic levels within you. All right. In alcohol is called spirits for a reason because you channel spirits, and so you're opening up your centers to channel more spirits. Now, again, in ancient times, the psychics and stuff like that of kingdoms would drink some wine and they would channel for the kingdom, okay, and they would predict all these different things. So again, we're not demonizing that because it's an elixir. It is. That's how it was meant to be used. But not everybody is meant to channel. And so if you know that you go into something, and you're sad and you go into it and you drink because you're sad, you're probably going to, overdo it or black out or get more depressed. It's not going to help you here. So do things that are beneficial to you. Be careful of self-sabotage. This might not be you though. This could be another person. This could be like a partner or something like that who is doing this, and they're just self-sabotaging and they're drinking way too much, okay? But yeah, I mean, I personally have known quite a few cancers that had problems with alcohol. So, hi Chad, welcome. So it's not everyone though, but yeah, I mean, by the way, I haven't talked to those cancers in years. I have no idea, but strength card in reverse, yeah. This could be dealing with somebody here who drinks a lot as well, or is just really selfish. All right. I think that you're absolutely great. I think that you are challenging another person because of your greatness, because of your resilience, because of what you're putting out there. So just be mindful of that. Okay. Again, be careful of karmic relationships here. I feel like the truth is going to come out and you're going to stand in that truth and you're going to realize that you don't really have a connection with that person, and you're going to end up sacrificing that connection here for a new opportunity that's meant to come into your life. So that this karmic justice can really come in and balance things out. All right. Observe right now. Don't absorb these energies around you. Again, your career and finances look great. I'm not worried about that. I know this was a little more focused on like love or matters of the heart, but that's just kind of where it took us. But just to add through, I do see you thinking things through, thinking for the long term, being strategic with finances, and you look really good. You are recognizing your power to take control of your career and finances, and you're focusing on your needs right now. So all of that looks really good, okay? All right, Cancers, that's what I've got for you guys, babies. I'm going to go ahead and move on. I love you guys. See you next week.